Hey, what's up, everyone? You are watching or listening to the My Comic Book Journey podcast. I'm your host, KNDY, and we shall go back to 1994 with DC Comics with Green Lantern issue number 49. So this was February 1994. And so let's see here. So we had the death of Superman. We had the breaking of Batman's back. And now we have Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, going evil. This is something that, I was reading this comic book. I'm a big Green Lantern fan. I'm a big Green Arrow fan. But I just was reading Green Lantern, and this is not what I expected to happen. And, with Superman, the death of Superman, you knew the death was going to happen. They teased that enough. You just wondered how. The breaking of Batman's back, you pretty much knew his back was going to be broken, so you understood what was going on with that. But this one, no one knew that Green Lantern was going to go evil for such a long time, Hal Jordan, and that he would be replaced. But anyway, what happens in this issue? Well, before we get to the issue, the writer was Marz, penciler Fred Haynes, inker Romeo, Tanghal, and Dennis Cramer. Colorist was Steve Mattsson. Letterer was Albert Deguzman. And editor was Kevin Dooley. Okay, let's go ahead and begin. Look at this. Look at that cover with that evil grin. But anyway, I wrote about the changes that Green Lantern had gone through with the destruction of Coast City due to Mongol. And in 1994, we would see the path of Hal Jordan, how he went from hero to antagonist. If long-term Green Lantern fans were pissed off about Hal Jordan becoming deranged, the biggest surprise was that this was not going to be a quick transition compared to Marvel Comics and how they made Thor go through a twisted moment that lasted for several issues. In fact, Hal Jordan as an antagonist would last for many years, and Kyle Rayner would be the new hero and a major character that would become important in the DC universe for many years to come. I just want to show this issue where he's fighting one of his fellow Green Lanterns. You can see that right here. I am a warrior. The ring is my weapon. I earned it. It is as much a part of me as my hand. And then he says, yes, I kind of thought so. And so what does he do? He cuts her arm off just to get the ring. Jeez. Hal Jordan, you can see that, the hand flying. It is just so insane. The way he pretty much kills off the fellow Green Lanterns. I definitely did not expect that to happen. But anyway, let's go back to this deranged cover right here. There we go. Anyway, with issue 49, Hal Jordan, who lost the city, his loved one, and his friends, started to think that what if he could use his Green Lantern powers to bring them all back. And he felt that if he had to do this, he will need more power. And to get more power, that means taking on all his fellow Green Lanterns and stealing their rings. So he first takes on the huge Kahan of Varvy, Lyra of Jade, Tomar-Tu, Jack T-Chance, Crayon of Tabus, Hanu of Ovacron 6, Graf Torrin of Carax, Boudica, and Kilowog. Yes, the huge Kilowog. And what was surprising is the brutality that Hal Jordan would go through in order to take their rings. And even more surprising, who the Guardians turned to in order to take on Hal Jordan. Overall, it's an awesome story and second part of the Emerald Twilight arc written by Marz and art from Fred Haynes. Green Lantern issue number 49 is no doubt shocking. Shocking issue back then, definitely. And it would definitely lead to a more surprising issue number 50. So I think if anything, that was my thoughts of this issue. Is just like, wow. DC is really going to go there and make Hal Jordan a villain. And didn't they do that, years ago with Wally West as well? It's always DC willing to take these risks, because we know what happened with Marvel when they made a change that lasted for years. Let's say with the Spider clones, Spider-Man, that did not go well at all. And then we had, of course, Avengers. We had We saw Steve Rogers, working for Hydra. That was just a limited series. That one didn't last that long either. That's the thing is with Marvel, they do these changes, they don't last long. And the same thing that with Superman, he during the death of Superman, that one lasted a while because they wanted to show these other Supermen. But I think it was about a year out, and then Batman took a while. But Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, that was years. He was, he went that parallax route, and we had Kyle Rayner as the Green Lantern. But man, did think that it was going to last that long. But it is what it is. I mean, I think if anything, it was a fascinating story. But I think after this one, I think the next one is the next person who they made evil that you didn't expect, and that was Superboy. Wow, that was interesting. Anyway, you all take care, and I will see you later. Wink, wink, and a big ah. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.